So this is my first quarantine video. All the other videos you've been seeing I filmed months ago and just have slowly been releasing them. I actually can't get my film developed or anything, and I thought I would give my best attempt at a commentary video. If you're interested in my commentary on the film photography project, stay tuned. All right, let me first talk about what I'm wearing, because it's like a ripped shirt, but it's the quarantine fit. I literally have jogging shorts on under this. Look, that's what we're all wearing right now, so I'm not gonna change. So a genre that's gotten really popular on YouTube lately is the commentary genre. Since I can't get any of my film developed or anything like that, I'm gonna do my attempt at a commentary video. So today's subject is the film photography project. So if you really wanted to see someone really kind of give a good critique of these people, then this might not be the video for you, because I absolutely love this company. I don't know how they did it. I think they did it because they have a podcast, so they have a foundation of a business or something that they could set up and take these risks. But let me tell you, what a genius company these guys are. Every complaint I've ever had about motion picture film or shooting on film, these guys have solved. Let's start with still photography, right? So you're just bored of shooting Portra and Fuji film the whole time? They have interesting film stocks to experiment with. But their main bread and butter, I think, is motion picture film. So my biggest critique of motion picture film has always been, it's so expensive to get it processed and get it scanned. It's insane. So 4K scan, $75. I literally cannot fathom, and I think it's $75. I should have done more research, but I'm almost certain I got my 16mm film scanned 4K for $75. That is $70 for 100 feet of 16mm film is so reasonable. I can't even fathom. These guys are amazing. So there's these film cameras. Actually, I have mine that you can buy at an antique store for a relatively cheap cost. I bought this one for $15, right? It's 16mm. It's in perfect condition. The insides are nice and polished and chrome. The lens is unbelievably good for a lens at its age. This camera was used during World War II for journalists recording the war, and it still runs beautiful. The only problem with it is it's double perf 16mm instead of single perf. So what did Film Photography Project do? They started repurposing single perf film and creating a double perf alternative. Dude, so now I can take this old camera. I don't have to get it modified. I don't have to change it. I don't have to pay some specialist to wear down one of the perfs. No, I can actually shoot it the way it was intended to be shot. And then you get it scanned and digitized for an incredibly reasonable price. I mean, these guys, and they're not just using some scanner they rigged up, right? They could have easily gone online and used a crappy digital camera and taken a picture of each frame and kind of hired some machine shop guy. No, they use a top of the line scanner. So they could have easily gone with a Kineta, a Spirit Scan. They could have gone with almost any other scanner, but no, they chose the one that was going to be the film scanner of the future. These guys did it all right. These guys have really know their stuff, and I just can't say enough good things about them. A lot of these commentary videos, people try and laugh at or make fun of people maybe doing something wrong. I kind of wanted to use mine to talk about people doing something right. And if 5 people find out about Film Photography Project through this, I'm glad. These guys are amazing. No, they're not sponsoring me. No, they're not telling me to do this. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and I've been telling people about them almost any chance I get, because they absolutely do the best job. Matter of fact, my last short film, I was able to shoot on this camera. I was able to shoot film on my last short film because of them. And I got my film processed at Spectra, which I love Spectra. Those have been my guys for years. But I think I'm gonna just send my film to them from now on and get all my film processed and scanned by Film Photography Project, because they did such a good job with my scan that, I don't even know if I want to go to anybody. Oh, another thing that I just thought of, on top of double perf 16mm, they started producing regular 8 and double 8mm film. I have a regular 8mm film camera that is in such good condition, and it's got like 3 lenses. It has the lens turret mount. I love that camera, and I haven't been able to use it because I don't want to shoot black and white. I really want to shoot it color. Well, I now have the option because these guys are just the best. I mean, I don't understand how these guys who had a podcast and just decided to start a company did what Kodak couldn't do. They did what Fujifilm couldn't do. They did what any other film company that's out there that I can't think of right now couldn't do. They made this stuff affordable. They made it easy. On top of all that, they're just great guys. I was so used to sending film and getting multiple clips back depending on how many rolls of film I got. So I emailed them when I initially saw I only had 1 MOV file. It was such a dumb question. I was like, hey, shouldn't there be 2 files? And they were so nice to me about it. The only bad thing about this company is, nope, there is nothing bad. I have nothing bad to say. This isn't one of those videos where I'm gonna like be non-biased and like break down stuff. Nope, like there's nothing bad about them. They have a YouTube channel which has a pretty decent following. They're great, they're funny, they're interesting guys to watch, and yeah, I don't know. I really like this company. I'm really happy they exist. I think if I was a CEO, or if I was an executive at Kodak or Fujifilm or any of the other film companies, I would do whatever I could. I would invest in this company. I would do whatever I could to keep these guys going, because they're literally the only good thing, I think, in this industry. They think about the small guys. They think about the filmmakers of the future. They think, how can we make this as affordable as possible? You can tell they're not in it for the money. They're not in it for the clout. You go to any of these companies here in LA, I'm not going to name names, but you know, you do feel like, oh, they see me just as some small time filmmaker, because in the past they worked with large studios and big filmmakers, that when you come in with your 100 or 200 feet rolls, they don't really give you any peace of mind or anything like that. It doesn't seem like that's the case at Film Photography Project. These guys are awesome. Again, I can't say enough good things about them. I'm trying to think. It was so funny because buying from them, you get spoiled. And the other day I was like, you know, it sucks that all their low ISO films are all black and white. Why can't they do a color? Which is like such an annoying thing to think. And sure enough, they came out with a low ISO color film. And it was just like, oh, okay. So I bought it from them, and a review on that will be coming out soon. They're just doing great work. I can't speak more high of them. I think so much of them. I love what they're doing. Again, I want to emphasize, they didn't ask me to do this. I don't have a following, so nobody asked me to do this. Is this something I really felt was true? There's literally nothing bad I can say about them. I love what they're doing. I think if Kodak or any of them had any smarts about them, they would invest in this company and make sure that everybody knew about this company. That's it. That's all I got to say. So, Film Photography Project, thank you guys for what you do. You could probably make a lot more money going the traditional route, and the fact that you haven't chose that is awesome. Oh, I gotta rate them. I'll rate them 10 stupid emails out of 5. Like, they're the best. So yeah, I love that company, and I can't wait to continue working with them. If you've worked with Film Photography Project in the past, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you think as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I should have a normal video coming next week, and then I have some videos on the backlog. I'm just waiting for this pandemic to end so I can get my film back from my local camera store. So we should be back to regular scheduled program after this, and thank you guys for watching.